In this episode, we are looking at the Lush reviews on Glassdoor.
And we're answering the question from Glassdoor, which, in short, is my manager a prick?
Welcome to the 5-Star Podcast.
Our opinions are based on reviews which have not been verified.
We don't intend to harm the reputation of any business or individual.
Now, over to this lovely app.
Today, I've chosen, as we already know, Lush from Glassdoor.
Lush, the place with the soapy smells.
Of course, yeah. So Lush Fresh Handmade Cosmetics is what their logo says.
All right, Dana.
But yeah.
Fresh handmade cosmetics, it
You
says
fucking
here.
read that, you prick.
It is true. She was reading it off
It's
a tiny.
tiny. Yes, I've chosen Lush.
Don't tell me. You used to work there?
No, I've never worked there, but it's a word I use a lot.
It is. It really is.
There's no companies called Stunning.
Yeah.
So I chose Lush. It's a shop I've bought from lots. It's a business I've interacted with quite a bit.
Do you
I
buy
like
presents and gifts, or are you buying for you?
Me.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't seem like a Lush girly to me.
Rude. Do you know what? Intermittent Lush girly.
Right.
I like a bath bomb.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. I suppose.
And that place
Fair.
is fucking riddled with them.
Yeah.
I do. Kate de Guerre, shout out Kate,
Hey, Kate.
quite often gets me the honey stuff. So it's like the shower gel, the
okay.
moisturiser, whatever. It all smells like honey. It's delish. I do like things from there, but I do probably buy more stuff not from there. I see what you're saying. I'm not like a Lush girly.
You strike me as a molten brown kind of girly.
I'm not 80.
Oh, okay, fair enough. It's just posh, I thought. I didn't realise.
Yeah,
it was
I'm not
old
that
people.
posh. I
No,
don't
you're
know-
not posh, but you are classy.
Thank you.
No,
I don't
not
know
at all.
what drew me to Lush, but
The fucking stink that they pump out down the high street.
Do you reckon
probably.
they do?
Oh, mate, you can see it hit a teenager from a mile off. They're like a cartoon character smelling a pie on a windowsill.
yeah, it is like
them
that.
and Subway do it, don't they? Subway pump out the smell of
Do they
fresh
actually?
bread. Yeah.
Is this like chemtrails though?
No, I think it's real. Well,
all
when you
right.
walk past a Subway, it stinks of bread, and when you walk past a
Yeah,
Lush,
but they're baking bread in there, mate.
well, you walk past Parsons, it doesn't smell like that. Parsons is a local bakery in Bristol, which I think just got sold, by the way.
Mate, Parsons is in way more than just Bristol.
Is it?
Parsons is.
Oh, as far afield as Bath and Tiverton.
Oh, well, it's definitely down.
tiny towns.
I think it might be further down than that.
I love that we've tangented so much. Charlie is currently Googling the locations of Parsons Bakery.
You might have to cut this out. Bristol, North Somerset / Somerset, Bath and North East Somerset.
How many branches, approximately?
Fucking loads.
Really?
I'll just show you.
Oh, like 30.
Right.
Pretty good.
It's not bad, is it, for somewhere churning out pies?
Pasty for £3, 4 quid, and a sausage roll for £2. But if you go in there at about 3 o'clock, buy a sausage roll, you get the. Do you want a second one free?
Yeah.
Pasty, do you want a second one for £1?
Parsons is all right, actually.
Yeah.
Shout out Parsons.
Yeah, I like Parsons food.
Yeah. It's
Which
not,
is why I was quite heavy
it's not
this
good
time
for
last
you.
year.
It's not good for you.
No.
I used to do that when I worked near you. Oh,
Yeah.
just off North Street as well. I'd just go past and grab a pasta and it's not good.
Is it appropriate for you to tell the story about your addiction to the cheese sandwiches from the other bakery?
Oh my God, that's so bad. I think someone said to me the other day about going to Mark's Bread and part of me died again. It was so bad. Mark's Bread on North Street is outstanding.
Mark's Bread is a baker and North Street is a famously
Sorry.
hipster street in Bristol. No, we're a team.
Yeah, okay. So I used to work around the corner from them and they do really good cake, sandwiches, bread, ovs. But they did these cheese toasties.
Oh,
Fucking, my whole mouth just filled with
Yeah,
saliva
mine
thinking
too.
about it. So it wasn't cheese toasty.
describe the cheese toasty
Yeah.
for us, will you? What are the
It was
ingredients?
like a bechamel,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Have I become turned on? Yeah. All right, take it easy, but describe the
It was
ingredients
like,
for us.
so a bechamel sauce, but it must have had 3 or 4 different types of cheese.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, it's insane. Same.
On sourdough bread.
Yeah.
And then like fried.
Oh. The sourdough bread was
not
fresh
deep
that
fried.
day.
Yeah, not deep fried, but like they filled that shit with cheese. They've buttered the outside of the like gooey cheese sauce. Then they've put it in a toaster and all the butter's crisped.
Yeah.
So that's why it has that like fried like texture to it.
The smell was sublime.
And they served it with like a beetrooty coleslaw. So it's like this acidity of it cut straight through the like gooey cheese.
And also that tiny salad made you feel like you weren't a disgusting pig.
Oh, I reckon I got to 3 a week. I used to go there for a real treat. So I'd be like once every few weeks, once a month, I was like, right, I'm going to go have my cheese toasty. I'd sit on my own, watch some stuff on my phone, have like a pot of tea, cheese toasty, go back to work. Obviously couldn't function for like 2 hours. I'd need a fucking coffee and like a burping, like a baby to get anything done. But it just started creeping up on me, and like I'd be thinking about the cheese toasty on a Tuesday, and I'd be like, fuck it, I'll go get the cheese. And I swear to God, I got to like 2 or 3 a week. At one point, wondered why my skin was so bad. I was like living off of this like gloopy cheese sauce.
Yeah. And plus the calories in it must have been like 2 Big Macs.
God. Easy.
Just insane.
Easy.
Because they were vast.
There's no way I'd eat one of those now.
No, because we're in our slim era.
Yeah. It's hot girl summer. Well, there's no way I'd eat that now. I'd share one with you.
Yeah, we could go half somewhere.
No, let's not do that.
No, because
that's a slippery slope.
That's like sharing a joint when you're trying not to do heroin.
I was literally thinking that. So I was being like, if we just like do a bit of heroin, if we just smoke the heroin, it's all right? Anyway, I was on a night out on Stokes Croft.
Another hipster area of Bristol.
Yes, I'm cool. And this guy that like looked loosely familiar to me came up to me and was like, "You're the cheese toasty girl." And he was a chef from Mark's Bread, and they all fucking knew who I was, and they all knew what I was going to ask for every time I went in. And after that, I don't think I went back for one.
That's my favourite story about you. One of them.
That was me. That was me tapping out. I was like, that someone on a night out is recognising me. They're like, there's that fucking pig who orders 3 cheese toasties a week.
You're the cheese toasty girl. But what's also great is you probably paid for their Christmas bonuses that year.
Yeah, probably. Honestly, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. But like, Jesus Christ.
Sublime. If you like
do they
cheese,
still do them, by the way? Because they've moved now, haven't they?
Yeah, they're in the tobacco factory, also on North Street. The most hipster part of it's not actually the tobacco factory used to be hipster. It's not anymore.
It's not hipster. It's absolute middle class fuckery.
Here's the thing: tobacco factory in Bristol. Mm-hmm. What do you think of the bar service? Is it the slowest in Britain?
I mean, you've watched me freak out in there
multiple
times, have you not?
No, I think because I'm always freaking out. Then
it's absolutely despicable.
The one time it got good.
Embarrassing.
The one time it got good, there were 2 people who worked there. Tall guy with the big afro.
Yeah, he was sick.
And he went off to be a bar manager, and then there's some other person. I can't remember their name. I can't remember what they looked like even, but there was like
someone who was just good at serving.
Someone who's just really good.
They have the outside bar and it's never fucking open, and it stresses me out to the point where I think on multiple occasions I've been like, do you not like money?
Yeah. We went in 2 days before Christmas. There had been a rugby match in the stadium just up the road from this place, at walking distance from this place. There were 3 bar staff and it was about 12 deep at the bar. And we were with like friends and and they'd sat down and I'm like, okay, me and Kerry, her dad, Gordon, who thrashed me at Domino's that night. He bought Domino's. Just great. What a great guy.
Great pub fodder.
Yeah.
Domino's.
No, Domino's the game.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant Domino's Pizza was good pub fodder.
No, playing the game.
Yeah. But
Domino's Pizza's disgusting.
We waited half an hour for our first round and we probably waited half an hour for the second. No.
I'd have left. Why didn't you leave?
I ran up the road. While we were queuing, I ran all the way up North Street to
Malago, hen and chicken.
Hen and chicken, stacked. But we would have got served quicker in there, but they had a table and there wasn't a table in the hen and chicken. I then put my head in at Malago and there was 2 tables full and I thought, this is not the vibe we want. We may as well queue.
Yeah, fair. I quite like the Malago for drinks, you know.
That guy put his thumb in my dessert once and then walked away and licked it off. So he's a nice guy, but I don't know where that thumb's been, although I've got a good idea.
In his mouth.
Well, to begin with. That's just to lube the fucker.
Anyway, Lush.
Lush, yeah.
Back to Lush.
Love Lush. Well, do you know what? I don't like Lush. I don't like the smell. But
No, fine, okay. But I'm intrigued by
on
them.
the whole, I think
am
I like the
intrigued
brand.
about them as a business. They obviously do, they're about sustainable, plastic-free, which is huge in the cosmetic industry. If
Yeah.
you walk through Boots, Superdrug, it's just aisles and aisles and aisles of plastic stuff.
yeah.
They are
Are
trying.
they nearly all plastic?
They're not 100% plastic-free.
But they're getting there.
But they are doing more than most, I would say, if not. Like it's any big brand, that obviously you're going to have your small businesses that do fucking everything in a bar.
Yeah.
But for a big brand like Lush that has high street stores internationally, I think they're doing a really good job of reducing that. So
Yeah.
I'm quite intrigued by them. I get pounced on as soon as I go in there. The staff are very so they've obviously got quite strong training model
Yeah.
and like set criteria, tick lists of how staff have to behave with the public, which I think is really interesting. 'Cause
Yeah.
that doesn't happen very often anymore.
Is it in an American manner, like, hey, how you doing? Is there anything you're looking for?
A little.
Have a wander around, or is it, how can I help you? And you're like, oh, that's a bit much.
Somewhere between the two, but
Okay.
that's because I'm British and we're not used to it and we don't
Yeah.
like it. But I do think that is missing a bit from retail.
Yeah.
Like I'm more often
Horrible.
than not, I'm walking around thinking, where the fuck is an employee? I need some help.
Yeah.
Whereas when I worked in retail, you had front cover, which was someone who stood on the front door welcoming people into the shop.
Yeah.
That was like a basic requirement of each shift that you had to work that. So I do find them quite interesting. They obviously do have a lot of structure to them. On Glassdoor, they do have a Best Place to Work award.
Wow.
I don't know what that means.
Is that
I
a
think,
Glassdoor award?
Yeah.
Cool.
So I think that means you have, actually, if I hover, it might say. So that's based on employee reviews receiving over a certain amount. You then get that awarded.
Of a certain average. Wow.
So that's Best Places to Work in the UK 2026.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, so it's a really good employer, or like certainly by Glassdoor standards. They are also an engaged employer. So
Meaning they're replying to reviews and stuff and posting jobs.
Posting jobs. So they're interactive on Glassdoor. Last time they were Best Places to Work on Glassdoor was 2017. So they've had 9 years off.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows what that will present? 10,000 plus employees. It's a private company.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Is there a picture of the CEO?
Yeah. Founded in Poole
Yeah.
in 1995.
In Dorset?
In Dorset.
Yeah, Poole's a great city. Shout out Moret Reutlingsberger that I keep doing that to.
Oh, Moret Reutlingsberger. Hi, Moret. I'm going to email you back later.
She said something about in Dorset the other day and I went, yeah, I love it. It's great. Because in Dorset, as well as in Dorset.
Oh, right. Okay. I thought that's
I
where
think
she
it's
lived there.
hilarious.
She's from Devon, isn't she? Not Dorset.
She was talking about going to
Sorry.
visit Glastonbury, which she thought was in Dorset.
Right. Okay.
She is
Oh,
Dutch.
right. She is Dutch.
They're very nice people.
All Dutch. Wonderfully direct communicators. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous people. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous people.
That's with corks on.
All of Australian websites are shit. 3.6 stars.
Ooh.
59% would recommend to a friend.
Wow, 61% would not recommend to a friend.
No, 59% would
Would.
recommend to a friend.
So that's 61. 61 the other way. Wouldn't. 100 minus 59 is 61, isn't it?
41.
41. Hi, I work in sales.
I work in finance. Anyway, 2,022 reviews. So there's a lot of reviews on here.
Yeah.
But I think that's probably because they are an engaged employer. They're probably actively encouraging staff to leave reviews. The CEO is called Mark Constantine.
2 first names. Well done, Mark Constantine.
He's small, so let me have a look.
I can tell you what he looks like.
All right.
White guy,
Yeah.
balding,
Yeah.
if not horseshoe of hair.
Yeah.
White beard.
Doesn't have a white beard.
Oh, is he wearing a fleece?
No, but he is wearing a jazzy shirt.
Yeah. I've seen him interviewed.
Oh, you annoying prick. You annoying prick. I was like, how's he getting this? Because this isn't like, I mean, it's not far off, but it's not like, anyway.
I need to disrobe a little bit. You keep.
That's
keep
fine.
going.
I turn the heating off.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay. Interviews at Lush. So this is a section I have seen
Okay.
on a few different.
This is professional, isn't it? Oh, I'm going to pop it down. No, I'm not. I'm just going to leave the wire exposed.
Yeah, it's fine. People
Yeah.
can see the wire.
Kinky.
We've double mic'd
Because-
just for protection.
Yeah.
We've had sound issues.
That is effectively double bagged it.
Yeah, we have. We've got 2 Johnnies on.
For some reason, this studio that started out as a real hot, foxy chick or partner has now turned into a bit of a munter, and we feel the need to double bag. It's been out for a few nights, come home a bit late, a few nights. For once or twice it's come home and it's forgotten its pants.
Munter's so good. Yeah, she stinks, but you still want to shag her. Right,
Yeah.
anyway. Interviews at Lush. It just fucking bothers me so much. What's wrong with us?
I didn't even hear what you said, but I just thought it was probably something like, oh God, now we can't put this on LinkedIn either.
Yeah, no, we can't. Anyway, interviews at Lush. So engaged employers also have a feedback area for interview style and what people thought about having their interview, whether they received the job or not.
Makes sense.
So I think it's probably linked to where there's a job listing, maybe it tracks your application and then it allows you to feedback post-interview.
Right.
I would imagine, and I don't know this, if you work at Glassdoor, obviously you're listening, please,
Comment.
or just LinkedIn me, tell me. I reckon they use I reckon Glassdoor might have an ATS feature. And I reckon...
Applicant tracking system.
Yeah, sorry. An applicant tracking system.
Please don't apologise when I engage with you to help.
Don't you think that's probably part of it? That's how they're tracking these interviews for feedback? Maybe.
Yeah, I
anyway,
think
let's
so,
find
somehow.
out. So if you are an employer, you can probably just use Glassdoor for your applicant tracking systems.
Oh, I see.
reckon.
Okay.
I reckon.
As a standalone thing
Don't you
rather than
think?
having another one. Yeah, maybe. It's
Okay.
plausible.
I'm going to look it up. Okay, so... But they get 2.7 out of 5 as their interview score. So that is lower than their average employee rating.
My guess is because they turn more people down for jobs than they accept, because that's how interviews work, and you're going to give a worse mark if you feel that you didn't get the job, even if it was a good interview style. That's my feeling.
Yeah, interesting.
Like if I went along and I'm like, yeah, I really loved the interview. I thought, they seemed really vibey and they really like me. Because that's how
Yeah.
you'd feel, I suspect, after a really good interview. And then you get a no, you're going to be like, oh, duplicitous bastards.
Well,
3.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you feedback from an interview.
Do.
You can make that decision.
Thank you. Okay.
So, Christmas casual interview.
Nice.
So, obviously, retail, they're going to take on a shit ton more staff at Christmas. This is in Australia, and they've registered
Well, they have
themselves as
Christmas in the summer.
psychopaths.
So what, June? Because they don't believe in the Christ that we believe in. He's upside down there.
They fucking love him down
Do
there.
they love him, do they?
Mate, they're bang into it.
Wow. Why do they have Christmas in the summer, the idiots?
Their summer's in December. They are bang into
yeah.
Jesus.
Bang into Jesus.
They love him. Right, anonymous interview candidates. That's all we know, and we know it's in Australia. So they haven't said if they declined an offer, had a neutral experience, or if it was an average interview. They're like the main elements that you can feed back on. They've not put that, but they've said, I interviewed at Lush. Group interview consisted of group activities and role-playing shop experiences. It was difficult to figure out what they were looking for in the shop role-play experience.
That's why you didn't get the job.
Yeah. There was an odd amount of participants, so there was always someone left without a partner. Yeah, you sound thick as shit.
Yeah, I don't like interviewed in the past tense.
No.
In that context.
No.
I had an interview with.
Yeah.
It's a bit like saying they gifted me this. I don't like that either.
100%. That also, if in that role play you can't work out what they would expect from you for good customer service in a shop setting, then you didn't play shops enough as a kid.
Yeah.
Come on. That's like basic 101. We're all learning that from a young age. Weird. Anyway, this review is from last Friday.
This is an employer review.
This is an employee review.
Yeah.
5-star. This is the 5-star podcast.
5-star podcast, 5-star review.
Yeah.
From last Friday.
Yeah.
Friday, 5-star podcast, Friday. Fuck me, that's only just gone.
23rd.
Wow.
Yeah. It's done. Starting. An anonymous employee, and they're a former employee, but it's 5 stars, titled Good Place. Fine. Pros, temp work for holiday staff. Cons, I smell too good now.
Oh,
yeah.
No wonder it's a 5-star.
Yeah, I like that. I'm here for that.
And let's celebrate the fact that reviewer managed to figure out the pros and cons, because often the first one we read, because it's normally the most recent, is they've got confused. But that person came up with a con that worked really well for a 5-star review. Brilliant. Yeah, think about a career in the creative arts.
Oh, this one's good. Again, it's very short but sweet, and it's from last week again. Lush are churning out the reviews on here. Can I just, if you look at their recent reviews, there's one every day.
Brilliant.
It's wild. Again, store assistant, 3 stars.
Mm-hmm.
Former employee. This one's from Birmingham, England.
Right, okay.
Yeah, that's my motherland.
Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it?
Tips from Jen. Good short term, 3 stars.
That was their headline.
That's their headline.
Yeah.
Pros, fun environment and ability to be yourself.
That's nice in a retail environment.
That is nice in a retail environment. I think that says this person's quirky. This person has blue hair.
Yeah.
I think that's...
Yeah.
Cons, an essence of toxic positivity and favouritism.
Is that one of their bath bombs?
Toxic positivity and favouritism that's the last one I bought. What the fuck is toxic positivity? What's toxic positivity?
Where everybody's always happy and overly happy.
See, it does have a touch of that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
They do need to calm the fuck down.
But equally, we are British.
So this, and I understand that, and it makes me uncomfortable.
But I can see how that it might be there. What was this? And favouritism, that's classic. That's a critique that we come across a lot here on the 5-star podcast. I'm not holding that against Lush, because I think often people feel like they're discriminated against when it's certainly not discrimination, but there is mild favouritism because Dave talks to Tina all the time in the break room, and then Tina gets to do less of the horrible jobs because he likes Tina.
What do you think of that then? What is that to you?
It's just human nature.
Do you think?
You can't legislate it out, can you? And there are going to be some people who just take care of their mates because they know you're only here for a month. What am I going to do? Make Tina do all the shit work, or make you do all the shit work? I really like Tina. She's been here for 2 years. I've been here for 3 years. You're doing the shit work. And that is going to be favouritism. And you can't get rid of that.
Is that not just the bottom of a meritocracy?
I don't know what a meritocracy means.
Meritocracy is where you're rewarded on hard work.
Oh, right.
Merit.
Yeah.
Where you progress through merit.
Yeah. Which I would imagine Lush is, because the guy who runs it is a dude.
Oh, is he a dude?
They shut for a day in
Right.
protest against Israel going into Palestine.
Oh, did they?
They shut for a day on the year anniversary.
Did they take their site down?
Took the site down. The site was black.
Did they?
And they shut all
Oh,
of their
right. I was
stores
gonna
worldwide.
Interesting.
I really should silence my phone for this. Don't know who this is. Going to screen it. By the way, guys, if you don't have a Google phone that can screen your calls, it was spam because they immediately hung up when it went, "Hi, I'm the Google Assistant. Can you say
okay.
why you're calling?"
Interesting.
I hope so anyway.
I don't screen calls, to be honest.
Because you don't really have... You've got a lot of people who claim to be friends, but you don't really have anybody that you can interact with meaningfully. So you love to talk to cold callers.
I don't.
Right? They call up and you're like that. Oh, you know what? I am the homeowner.
I just hang up.
No, you don't. You're chatting to them for ages.
I
I've heard
just
you
hang
do
up.
it. Yeah, I have just bought the house.
If you ring me off a number I don't know, I don't answer.
I screen it.
I just don't answer.
Okay.
I feel like if it's important, they'll leave me a message.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And both of our mums are already dead.
Yeah.
So how important can it be?
I do think that. Although my stepmum doesn't phone me a lot, so when she does, I panic.
Yeah.
And now she knows she doesn't phone me as much.
Yeah, my dad hardly ever phones me. He WhatsApps or emails.
Yeah.
When the phone rings and it's him, I'm like that, hello.
I know. It's silly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Catastrophized brain, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, back to Lush marketing team, which is the next review.
Lovely.
Lush marketing team.
Lovely.
That's all it says.
Banging our ven.
That is banging our van. That is the title.
Wow.
2 stars.
Okay.
Based in London. Current employee, more than 3 years they've worked there.
What was that? And what's their name or job title? Do they put it?
Marketing.
Okay, great. So they were in marketing. Yeah.
Lush marketing team.
Yeah.
Pros. Absolutely gorgeous people to work with.
Wow.
I feel like I wrote that.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Really nice, isn't it?
Yeah, they could be describing the Dutch.
Sorry, that's all that matters though, isn't it? I think working with good people is vibes. I'll do any work in any environment as long as the people are good.
Yeah. 100.
Cons. Complete lack of integration to the business. Communication is non-existent and people are not appreciated for what they do. Don't know about that. Advice to management: appreciate your team. Set a strategy that's delivered and run by those day to day. This sounds to me like they bring in the marketing
Agencies.
director's mentor, or they bring in an agency.
Yeah. And you in marketing are probably doing, can you design us another shelf screamer for this new bath bomb? It's called Essence of Toxic Positivity. And that's you.
Be a lot of brand work, won't it?
Yeah.
Product
and
design.
you were hoping to do influencer marketing or something, perhaps.
Well, there was
We're being a bit mean about that person who's left that review, perhaps.
Yeah, there was a point though that they all had their own Instagrams. Each shop had its own Instagram, and each shop was responsible for doing
that's
the content.
revolutionary. Do they still do that? No.
I can't. Let's have a very quick look, because that was a thing. That was like a big part of their. You had to follow each store individually, which is super rare.
Yeah. Hey Google, does every Lush store have its own Instagram?
Fuck off, John.
Oh, that's what it actually said.
Yeah, it does. Look, they do. Oh no, hang on. Profile is no longer monitored, so no, not anymore.
No. I think that's quite an interesting thing. I love that it says be somewhere else and on 15 posts.
Really, really hard to standardise and monitor and track, though, isn't it? If each shop is doing their complete own social media and generating their own content, the consistency of that across the world is going to be fucked.
Yeah, and also great for brand, probably pretty good, if not great for brand, as long as you don't mind a little lack of consistency.
Yeah.
But terrible for tracking.
Terrible. Yeah, absolutely. So I would imagine that happened a couple of years ago, I think, that shift. Okay. So I would imagine they maybe have an agency do it, or they've centralised it all, or there's
maybe they have a number of agencies.
Yeah.
Or maybe this person genuinely had a pretty average experience.
Fair.
Can happen.
Yeah, it can, can't it?
But that's not what we like. We like to criticise the reviewers. So I think they're probably a little bit toxic, that person.
I'm going to go to some culture-focused ones.
And they've got halitosis.
Just really digging in. So this is another one. This is from March last year. Also 2 stars.
Right, okay. Oh, come on. Commit.
This person's from London. Former employee for more than 5 years.
Okay.
But check this. And I think this would be the hardest part of any e-com/retail business to work in.
Yeah.
Logistics coordinator.
Right, yeah.
Okay. It's going to be hard, right?
Yeah.
It's 2 stars. It will try to suck the living life out of you. Living life. You can say 1. Let's just say it will suck the life out of you.
Yeah.
Okay. Pros. Place is big enough to avoid annoying people.
Do you think they're annoying or they don't want to be annoyed by?
They don't want to be annoyed by.
Feels like it's the opposite, actually, to me.
Yeah, already.
Yeah.
That's if you have freedom to roam. There are genuine people there, but they don't last long. Sugar and caffeine treats when things get intense.
Great. I mean, you don't have to pay me if you give me that.
This person's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Cons. Anyone that has any talent or skill set will be demotivated in the long run. A lot of carrot on the stick situations.
That is stunning combination of 2 opposing metaphors.
That's the second time they've got something quite obvious wrong.
Carrot on the stick.
Yeah.
I love that.
Carrot on the stick situation.
Oh, I'm going to start using that. This is a carrot on the stick situation, lads. What does that mean? Are you beating them with the stick? But every now and then they see the carrot come down.
Yeah. So victims/victim mentality everywhere.
Right.
I don't know.
Hang on. Yeah.
People without management skills getting management positions, and then they target people who do have better skill set than them on the grounds of hierarchy.
This is someone who, this person CCs their boss's boss into an email that they send to their boss, criticising something that their boss did, like using their mug in the office. Mm-hmm. I don't like them.
Carrot on the stick situation, stunning.
Yeah, carrot on the stick I'm taking.
You're thick as shit is carrot or the stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you give someone an option of treating them or treating them mean.
Yeah.
That's it. You've combined two because you're thick as shit. You also put it will try to suck the living life out of you.
Yeah. I'm willing to give them a pass if they wrote fucking life and Glassdoor said they had to take out the swear word, so they wrote living because they wanted to still emote.
That didn't happen.
No, you think they're just... Okay.
I think they're just being the bonnet energy. That's got huge being the bonnet energy, hasn't it?
What was the title of it?
They were living life. It will suck the living life out of you.
That was the headline?
Yeah.
Oh, if you're using that as a headline, no.
Exactly. So I'm going to quickly...
Yeah, don't like them at all. Lush, you're best off without those people.
Here's what I knew they would be great for, though. I thought the reviews, if I selected reviews on diversity and inclusion, I thought I'd get some really high ratings because I think that's what they are known for. Anyway, for some reason it's pulling through. I think it's what people have scored highly on that, but it's just the reviews it's generating. So unfortunately I can't link that. But here's a review from a Bristol employee.
Okay, brill. Let's
so I
lean
think
into
that's
the
more
locals.
important. 3-star, former Bristol employee. They were a retail sales assistant. Pros, the customers were usually lovely, which is wild because Broadmead is a fucking...
Is that where it is?
It's an absolute war zone.
Yeah, Broadmead is like an 80s, 70s,
it's
80s.
Moved, so it used to be in Broadmead, it's now in Cabot, but the two shopping areas are right next to each other.
Yeah.
I mean, one of them looks like a fentanyl video from America almost.
Yeah, brutalist awfulness, full of phone shops and money launderers.
Yeah, it's so shit. They're levelling it soon, thank fuck.
Yeah, and then Cabot is a modern shopping experience.
Yeah.
But it is cavernous and always cold and windy, even in the height of summer.
I like Cabot though.
I don't like it. I tell you what I don't like, and people might criticise me for this.
Yeah.
I tell you what I don't like about Cabot Circus.
Yeah, go on.
The amount of people wearing jogging trousers with Puma on or Adidas or some fucking brand who clearly aren't jogging there, probably have never jogged. They're just... I mean, I'm not a fan of wearing those trousers outside the house.
Right.
But because I'm not jogging. There are young people wearing sportswear that's not cool sportswear. It's like for sitting around watching Game of Thrones or whatever you young people watch.
Look, I don't wear joggers out the house.
No, of course not, because you're a decent human being.
Wow, also,
if you're watching this
I have masculine energy and I feel like if I start walking around in joggers, I'm fucked.
You do that thing where you put both hands down the front
just
as if you're carrying a machete.
Nuts.
If you're wearing joggers now and you're listening to this and you would consider going out of the house, unsubscribe and kill yourself.
Fucking out. The only thing I would say, Grandad, is that is the fashion.
It's wrong.
Leisure wear is what's in.
I don't mind if it's not a sporty one. If it says some other brand on it, like Fat Face or whatever it is the other young people are wearing.
It's not Fat Face, fuck it now.
I don't know, brands.
Essentials.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
ASOS.
Yeah.
You know, next.
Burns, Woolworths.
I wouldn't mind a pair of Woolworths joggers, actually.
Oh, wow, guys, you heard it here first. No, look, I think that's the fashion, isn't it? And Bristol is a scruffy fucking city.
That's true, and that's why I get on here.
Yeah, what I will say is this: people dress like shit in Bristol on the whole.
Yeah.
And it's intentional shit.
Yeah.
They spend time and money to look like tramps.
Yeah. I went to an event the other day in Bath and I thought, I'm going to put a jacket on with this T-shirt.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put shoes on with these jeans because I'll look like a Top Gear presenter even more.
Okay. Yeah.
But I went there.
You already do look like I've never thought that about you, but you fucking hell.
As soon as I put a jacket
You
on.
do look like a Top Gear presenter. The nails let you down.
Yeah.
But if you
I
took off
could
the
never
nail
get on
varnish.
Amazon Prime with these fuckers.
No, if you take off the nail varnish
Yeah.
and put a jacket on, fucking hell. And you love cars. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah, and I went, and everybody, there was about 100 people in the room. There was probably only 3 people in trainers. All of us were wearing jackets. Out of the 3 people in trainers, mind you, one of them was an Olympic gold medalist.
Where were you and why did you not invite me? What medal did he win?
She.
Oh, my
an elite athlete,
God.
and you gendered them as the wrong
Well,
one.
because I was picturing men in trainers with trousers and stuff.
That's what it primarily was. I
Yeah.
mean, you're absolutely right.
Okay.
But the speaker was Amy Williams, the lady who won the skeleton gold.
I like her.
She's fucking, mate, she is
Did
vibes.
she speak?
Yeah.
Yeah, love her. She's a smoke show as well.
She is.
She's an absolute smoke show. What trainers did she have on?
I think she had on. She either had on
Ons?
VJ, the V ones, the vegan Brazilian looking ones, Veja, or the standard Adidas.
Oh, the gazelles.
Yeah,
Okay, no, that's cool, but that's
like white with white stripes. Like
Okay.
everything was slick.
fresh white crap.
Yeah,
Stan. That's
and
sick.
she with the greatest of respect, she was a smoke show.
She is a smoke show,
Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
she?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
She's also fucking tapped. I'm sorry, anyone who does skeleton.
She's mental.
Yeah, of course, mate.
I adore her.
You've diving down a fucking ice tube.
90 miles an hour.
Yeah, with head first. Like you could die
Yeah.
easily. Like so easily could you die every single time you do it.
Here's the thing that
There's an immediate risk of death.
just on a little Amy Williams tangent, and
Yeah.
we really should because the woman's incredible.
Yeah, nice.
She said, so she was commentating, she hadn't made the team
Right.
to go to the Olympics 4 years before she won her gold medal.
Yeah.
She was just not quite good enough. She hadn't quite
Okay.
made it. And she was commentating on it, and one of her colleagues from the team got a bronze. I want to say Lucy or something.
Okay.
Got a bronze. I remember watching that. And she was commentating on it. And as she crossed the line, Amy Williams not just thought to herself while she was verbalising, she's a woman who can talk without thinking, is my guess. She has just got the chat. And she's really West Country. It's just a delight. She thought to herself, every decision I make for the next 4 years is what's going to win me the gold medal.
Oh my God.
And so then she was like, do I stay up late and watch this extra half hour of telly, or will that knock a 100th of a second in 4 years? It will knock a 100th of a second off because I won't be able to train as hard tomorrow. Do I eat this chocolate cake, or will that mean that I can't quite work as hard at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning? If I can't work hard 6 o'clock tomorrow morning at 100%, I'm gonna lose by 100th of a second because it was often won by 100th of a second.
Right, okay.
She won by a second and a half, which is unheard of, and it set the track record for like 20 years. She's incredible. I mean, I was just like,
I really respect that.
yeah. And then the other thing that just made me love her even more is she showed a video of herself winning it, and so that people so she could go, and that's what it did. And obviously there are ways you can apply that to your business. And I was like, this is great. And she was talking about data.
As you were saying that then, I was like, okay.
Yeah,
This
we
is
should be like this.
New mindset for Charlie Hunt.
Yeah, we'll maintain it till Wednesday.
Yeah, all right. It's
No,
Wednesday
that's what
now.
I've done. But the other thing she said was, you saw her hugging her coach, and she said, as you cross the line, you don't know whether your time's good or bad. You don't know whether you've won or lost. And you can't see the scoreboard because the scoreboard's just up where the crowd are. You're no longer there. And so she said she crossed the line, she turns around and she hugs her coach, and she says, how did I do? And you can't see this. And he goes, you're world champion. And you've won you're Olympic champion. And she said, that was great. But the trouble was, I was just really excited. And you'll remember, she lifted her helmet up.
Yeah.
And she had like the skin suit on, and it went over her hair. And she lifted her helmet up and was celebrating and waving the Union Jack at the crowd. And she said, look at me. Oh no, look at her. Because she was like, she doesn't quite identify with her
With that
anymore.
yeah, okay.
And she's like, look at her. She's forgotten even to get her lovely hair out.
Oh.
I mean, then you see the medal ceremony and you're like that. Great hair.
Stunning hair.
Still great hair.
Gorgeous hair.
Unlike
Yeah.
some of us, Amy's managed to keep it.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
If you get the opportunity to see her speak, it's well worth it.
Yeah, okay. I noted. And especially, I didn't realise, obviously she's local.
Yeah. Anyway,
Stun.
we've gone down an Olympic rabbit hole there.
That was great. I loved that.
I bet she loves Lush because I would imagine it's one of her favourite words as well because she's from Bath Eastern, so she speaks like that.
Is that
all the
where
time.
she's from?
Yeah.
Bath Eastern.
Still lives
okay.
there.
Does she really?
Yeah.
I watched something the other day, the skeleton. So she's not in this next Olympics coming?
No.
No, okay.
She's commentating.
Stunning. I was watching some skeleton stuff the other day, and I just think that's the maddest sport that's ever existed.
Yeah, crazy.
It's insane, John.
It's more mad than luge where you're lying down. At least you're lying down with your head.
Your head first.
Yeah.
You could die in
Yeah.
a second.
Yeah.
You clip your head, you will break your neck and you will die.
Yeah. And you're doing 70 to 90 miles
Also,
an hour.
you're in control of those turns. The G-force on your body must be insane.
That's what she said. You've got to keep your head up enough that your chin doesn't hit the ice. But if your head is more, if there's more than a centimetre underneath your head,
You're going to do that, aren't you?
you're slowing down. And you might lose a few hundredths of a second and
Oh
then you
my
lose.
God.
And she was saying, so that's the thing is you're going around and you're pulling like 3 to 5 Gs, I think she said, around those corners. And you've got to keep your head stable all the time.
Madness.
Yeah.
Good tangent though, John.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to do one more review, which is a 1-star. And then
Great.
I'm going to pass over to you.
Okay.
So this is from 2 years ago, another Bristol one.
Okay, lovely.
Former employee. Pros, you get a lot of free products.
Nice.
Maybe that's why they're a former employee. They were a sales associate. Cons, the Lush working environment is portrayed as this healthy, inclusive working space. In every sense, it is not. There is no diversity in the hiring process, nor in moving people up. Opportunities are offered and retracted or forgotten about.
Ooh.
Managers and staff are extremely cliquey to a point that's where promotions are held.
Yeah.
Mental health is treated as an inconvenience. This was the most toxic, cruel and soul-crushing job I have ever had. And it was part-time. They shouted that.
Right.
Advice to management, grow up and actually manage your staff with care. Promote and give opportunities to the right people, not your best friends or the people that suck up the most. And the title of that was Toxic.
Ah, fabulous.
Yeah. I mean, would I have cared this much about my part-time job at Next when I worked there? Probably not.
No.
The opportunities offered and retracted or forgotten about, that's smelly.
Yeah.
Because that's like that's the carrot on the stick, isn't it?
Yeah. Not and the stick, because that would
make sense. Where you're offered something or it's talked about or it's alluded to and it
Yeah.
never comes to fruition. Fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Everyone's experienced that at some point. The clickiness, I kind of expect it.
Yeah, you're
you know what I
working
mean?
in a pretty big retailer.
Part-time. It's your
Yeah.
part-time job.
You
While you're
can-
at uni or something like that.
Yeah. Inclusivity, I would have a problem with if that was around skin colour and stuff like that.
100%.
Particularly in a place like Bristol where we're 20% not white.
Yeah.
So that I'd have a problem with that.
40% blue hair.
Yeah. 70% hipster.
Yeah. Handy P.
But the if it's not promoting people with mental health issues, which that's what I picked up from it a little bit, is because they said mental health was ignored.
Mental health is treated as an inconvenience.
Yeah. I'm going to sound like a really old white guy here.
I'm feeling like one, so please say
Yeah.
it out loud.
So much of anxiety and I need a mental health day could be just got over with just fucking not man up, but toughen up. Life is really fucking hard, and it's hard for all of us. Now, there are people who, depending on your background, depending on your circumstances, depending on your physical health, all of that kind of stuff, all of that plays into it. But I think the white middle class millennial loves to play the mental health card because they've got nothing else. Fuck them. I'm really bored of it.
Same.
Genuinely, I'm really bored.
I'm really bored of it as well.
Like,
I
okay,
totally agree
some
with
people,
you.
and some people really suffer.
Yeah,
My
but-
mum suffered.
And but I genuinely think the more people who lean into it or use it, it's fucking up for those that genuinely struggle.
Yeah, it diminishes it for
And it's
people who
becoming something
really
we
struggle.
all now roll our eyes at.
Yeah,
And that's not fair.
it's not fair on people who have got a genuine mental health issue.
I completely agree. Like, stuff will be challenging, stuff will be tough. That is just part of life.
Yeah, that's not mental health, that's life.
Yeah, and that like it's not distinguished. And I actually think it's that the pendulum will swing too far the other way, and
course it
those
will.
people are going to get fucked off because it's like it's.
Well, then that's going to harm the people with genuine issues.
It's gonna actually harm the people with genuine issues. Yeah, and I think that is the problem. Yeah, I completely agree with you though. I completely agree. I mean, like, to say it really bluntly, why is your mental health struggling when you work at Lush in the shop as a sales assistant on the shop floor?
Yeah. Well, there could be something outside of that that's causing you to have mental. But most people would say, would go, well, I've got bipolar, or I've got.
But that's a diagnosable.
Exactly.
If it's like actually, and also,
Is your mental health suffering because you went out and got absolutely blasted on Sunday?
That's what I'm trying.
Came home, had 3 joints,
Yeah.
and then you turned up on Monday and you feel a bit anxious.
Yeah,
That's
do you know
not
what?
mental
If
health.
you drink less and do less ketamine, you'll probably feel better.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Like,
That's a good rule for all of us, isn't it? Drink less, do less ketamine.
and the next day you probably won't feel so anxious. Yeah.
If you're feeling really anxious, though, let's advocate drink more and do more ketamine, because then you'll forget about how anxious you feel until next
This is
morning.
such a toxic chat. Toxic bath bombs.
Yeah, I don't know what the solution is, but yeah, you're right. The pendulum's going to swing way too far the other way.
And that is a reflection of people
And we,
not calling a tough day a mental health problem. And I'm not diminishing those people that genuinely suffer. Like,
No.
I'm fortunate enough not to be one of those people.
same.
But do I have moments where I feel like my cheese is going to slide off the cracker? Sure. Who the fuck doesn't? But that's not. I don't have mental health problems. Had a breakup, or like I've had to move house, or stressed about work. Like, and that's all normal. That's fine.
Your automatic cat litter tray is broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really.
My
you
cat's
really
put
are.
on weight. No, but so then you have to say what it is. So, and I'm saying that as someone who employs or who supports employers in what I do now. If someone was to come to me and say, my relationship's just broken down and I've got to move out and I've got to do this and I've got to do that, I would support that and understand that, and put something in place to, and I know you would, I've seen you do it.
Yeah.
So as an employer, much more over just someone declaring they had mental health issues.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds strange, but actually I want someone to tell me and be specific
we
so I
need honesty.
can cater and support to what their actual need is.
Yeah.
The more ambiguous you are, I'm going to think you're using a broader title to support a lessening need. Whereas if you tell me what's actually wrong,
You can do something about it.
can do something. And
or you
again-
can at least support it.
in a meaningful manner.
Yeah.
Like, just being aware that someone might have mental health problems that's not helpful.
No.
What triggers it? What is it? Is this something that you need ongoing continual support with, or is actually just the next 2 months going to be rough as fuck for you?
Yeah. Or are you just feeling down? Like, as opposed to depressed, or, you know.
Yeah, are you feeling low? Because
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to you about maybe doing some more exercise, or do you need help? Do you need therapy? Suggesting real life things to go and do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. Hard agree, John T. Right.
Yeah. But Lush, I have to say, I mean, I'm going to ignore the reviews. I'd love to work at Lush, apart from the stench.
Yeah.
I mean, I really struggle with.
I'm quite intrigued by them as a business.
The guy who runs it, I think,
he's
is
right up your
is a
street.
ledge.
Yeah, nice.
I
Obviously, that's not going to impact individual stores to the nth degree. It will just slightly.
And also in every organisation of that size, you're going to have toxic managers, and they're going to present to their superiors as model employees,
and you're going to have
and they're going to be
inconsistencies.
arseholes to their staff.
Yeah.
Hard to
Big
get
corp,
around
babes. Big corp.
that. Yeah, big corp, lovely big corp. Right, so let's move on to answering some questions from the Glassdoor community who use bowls. This one is, I think, in the software developers bowl, the software developers community.
Okay, nice. Your little nerd bowl.
Yeah, and it was a question that was posted yesterday that got emailed to me via the Glassdoor newsletter.
Yeah, nice. Newsletter's stunning.
It's from a quality assurance analyst. Sorry, I'm still on the Pornhub bit. Last step. Check it out. And the quality assurance analyst says, and I've got their question and 3 replies. My manager has a report that she has to keep up every month. Today she has realised this report hasn't been touched all year. Guess who she asked to update it? Upside down smiley face. How is it okay for a manager to offload their work that they should be doing? How is it okay? She hasn't used. Oh, they haven't used a question mark there.
Okay.
How is it okay to ask someone in January to go through all of the folders from last year? Question mark, exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark. Used less in that sentence. Used more in the previous one.
Yeah.
So that's the question. Answer number 1 from technical support engineer 1.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not okay, but it's not surprising at all. When you say she hasn't touched this report all year, are you being jokey with it being a new year? Or do you mean she didn't keep up with the report in 2025? The answer is she didn't keep up with the report.
Yeah, of course.
Senior tax law analyst 1.
Oh, these are sexy, exciting roles.
Yeah. Must be a really important report for no one to notice an entire year of no updates.
Yeah.
And then collections representative 1. Sorry to hear about that. Nice, empathetic. How is it possible that she forgot to update this information for the entire year of 2025? And it does seem very unfair and could take you quite a while to complete. If so, I hope you're receiving some type of additional compensation, since you will probably need to work overtime to finish the report.
That's a weird assumption to make, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can have a day off. Is that public sector worker 1?
Collections representative.
Same.
So, yeah, what's your feeling? The report hasn't been touched all year. You've got an underling who you think could fill that report in for you.
I wouldn't personally do that, but I'm guilty of not delegating enough when I should.
Yeah.
With stuff like that.
She just tries too hard, guys. She just tries too hard.
I'm just an actual doer, you know. I'm one of life's doers. No, I wouldn't do that because I'm not a complete prick. But also, I've had work given to me like that.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, I worked for people, and you just get it done, don't you? It's part of working for someone.
Yeah. And if your manager asks you to do something and it's not illegal or against the company policy, it is their job to manage, not do.
Yeah, something around the that's not my job. Like we've mentioned on a previous ep, I think, we'll take the bins out. I don't care. That sort of thing doesn't bother me. What I will say is, whoever pointed out that no one noticed that it hadn't been done for a year, that's more interesting to me.
Yeah.
And one of my first proper finance roles, I worked for a big corporate, and the woman who was leaving was moving into another department. I was taking her job, and we did a handover together for a couple of weeks, and she gave me a load of work. And as she was handing over, she would say, I never really hear from anyone on this, but I just do it on this day of the month. I never really hear back, but I email this over to X, Y, and Z. And I just took on the work and thought it was kind of unusual. And over a number of months, I thought, do you know what? I'm going to do it, but I won't email it, and I'll see if anyone asks for it. And then after about 3 months, I was like, I'm just not going to do it because I've got other stuff I can do. I'd rather spend my time doing that. No one's even looking at it. Anyway, I then get a promotion again from the same person. So the route she was taking, I was stepping behind her. So we did exactly the same thing again about 9 months later, a handover of a slightly higher role, and I did the same thing. because it was the same again. She was like, no one emails me back. No one emails me back. I always prepare this. And this time I just took it all over. But anything she said that to, I didn't do.
And because it's just toxic busy work. It's filling up people's inboxes
It was a big corporate we worked in. And I also thought...
I really love that. I just so respect that.
If someone needs this, they're going to ask me for it and I'll do it all then.
Yeah.
And I'll stay late to do it.
Yeah.
If I need to at that point, but this is not what I now do every day. Like, I'm not going to do this every month just because. So, like, you can filter your own work as well, or just ask, like, why has no one looked at this for a year? Does this need to be done? But yeah, I don't complain about being given work by a manager. That would be insane.
Yeah. Because it's their job to give you work. Like, I now talked about my clients as my bosses. And so they'll ask me to do stuff. But where I'm a contractor or I'm fractional or whatever, and also they're paying me for my brain, my ability to strategize and my ability to give them answers as opposed to just do work.
Yeah.
But sometimes they're like that. John, we've got no one else who can get this done. I know you can do it in like half an hour. Can you crack it out? It's going to take one of my guys like a week. Yeah, of course I'll do that.
There's a huge amount of value in being an executor of tasks.
Yeah. Because they eventually do need doing. You can't just... Yeah. Steve, who used to work for us at Noisy Little Monkey, used to have to remind clients often that me telling you that you need to do this and you having a plan that you're going to do it, isn't it being done?
Yeah.
You then need to do it. And I'm going to check next month. And there was loads of clients that would pay us a retainer for Steve just to nag them about the same tasks every month.
That's SEO, isn't it? Though?
Yeah. And initially, but they would never have done them. Like, it wasn't like... oh, you need to do that again. It was, you've not done that. And for a long time, he felt quite guilty about it. And I'm like, that Steve pays our wages. And if they won't cancel...
it's on them.
Because, and he's going, look, there's no point in you paying me to tell you this. I'm telling you it again. And they're like that, okay.
Mad, isn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, there you go.
Would you like to do a minute of my actually good business advice?
I would love to do a minute of my actually good business advice. It's time for 1 minute of actually good advice.
My 1 minute of actually good business advice is going to be targeted at the manager who didn't do the report.
Love this.
Explain the why. So when you are delegating, which there's nothing wrong with doing, that is the whole point in being a manager, is that you manage people, support them, develop them, allow them to do the work.
Yep.
So that they can train and progress. But explain the why. Always explain the why. So if something hasn't been done for a year, explain why not. Maybe now this is an annual report. Maybe it doesn't need to be done monthly, but it's their responsibility to do it annually. Someone isn't going to then challenge it and look at it as, oh, they've just dumped their work on me. If that isn't the case, that you aren't just dumping work that you haven't really been doing, explain the why to your team. Or to the people working under you, and they're not going to feel like you're treating them like shit. Give a why. Is that all right?
Hey, that was great.
Nice. Stunning.
Brill.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Like, subscribe, love, share, whatever. Cheers. The two women who work in on Street definitely get a fucking discount, don't they?
They are higher on their own supply.